punishes sinners and casts them into an everlasting lake of fire. I believe in God, and I know there is a heaven. I work as a short order cook on the third shift at the Dewdrop Inn. Dumpster baby, you dumped me, baby. Took a dump on me, baby, like I was something barely alive. Now tell me, baby, who's the daddy of that baby? Big Hector in a dumpster dive.
And welcome to, it's an edition of Manchester Famous, and if I move away, you can, which way should I move?
Which way do you want me to move?
You can see it's the Gonzo birthday show. Where is our guest, Kyle? Kyle is my co-host today for the, there we go.
There we are.
Where is our guest today? Hey, maybe we should have that back. Where is our guest today?
He is doing Gonzo things, which can mean literally anything, John. Literally anything.
Is he with the woman that we met from the Greasy Spoon?
He may be. I don't think she had much interest in him, unfortunately.
We did try to get her on to try to pep things up around there.
He is the Greasy Spoon, unfortunately.
Yeah.
So you can check any local alley, and I'm sure you can find him doing something somewhere. But
are you sending him a message like, where are you, you F.A.? I won't spell out what the F.A. means.
No, I'm sure he'll be up momentarily. He wanted me to introduce him as the birthday boy.
Oh, can we go to the middle camera and can we zoom in on the little girl with the birthday cake?
Can we?
Or
I don't know where do I move?
Let's zoom in on the birthday cake. Isn't that something? I seem to see a slacker outside. Or it could be Norm, the ghost of Norm. Can you shut the door, please?
Come on, dude. It's not even your real birthday.
It is his birthday. It's his birthday show.
It's your birthday show.
Yes, you have. You could. Is your friend Jeff coming?
It's my birthday.
Can you sit down?
Is Jeff coming?
Maybe.
Well, we have a chair there for.
And a bandana.
Yeah, I'm wearing your stupid bandana for you.
Did you make these bandanas, Gonzo?
Yeah, I did at Hobby Lobby. I bought them.
You bought them at Hobby Lobby. You did not make them?
This is electric, as Kyle would say.
I agree.
Kyle's wearing $170 glasses.
He is.
That is true.
Yeah.
Did you pay for them $170? Or did
Those aren't your fingerprints.
No, I did not pay for them. Thank you for the question, guys. They were given to me.
Deflecting that's what that was.
You said the F. Did you just F-bomb?
Nope. I debombed.
Deflecting,
yeah. So I mean, I'm just a person. It's nice to be honored. Turning 44.
You weren't supposed to say that. We were going to have them guess your age.
Oh, jeez.
Is there anything you can't screw up?
It's a great question.
No, I don't know. I've been doing that lately.
Have you been on the morning show with Peter White since he got back?
Yeah. I was on the premiere opening episode.
On Tuesdays?
Yeah, I was on Tuesday.
Season 8, I believe.
Yeah, I filled in during the what would you call it? The winter lull.
You mean I thought
On
that was
Tuesdays.
Joel and Mike Doyle that did
No,
that.
I came in on Tuesdays, pump up some views. I do.
You mean you actually broadcast the morning show while he was away?
Oh yeah, we did. Yeah, we did. We crushed it.
Right there in the studio.
No, we're not allowed in the studio without Peter.
No, we can't do that.
So I take initiative, John, and
That's right. You're the co-host.
Kyle's in charge when Peter if Peter were to,
Can you move that bandana? It
Yeah,
is
yeah.
unsightly on screen.
if is
let's
that
see.
better? If Peter were to meet his what, Kyle would be the new host, like a VP. It'd be the morning show with Kyle Clayton.
I don't think that's true, but no, we just while he's on vacation, we try to
not?
fill the void, if you will,
By doing a podcast?
Yeah, because we have a lot of morning show followers that will. I'm friends with on Facebook. Which
Brendan, roll the podcast, please.
please don't roll the podcast. That will tune in, and we did pretty well. We said we're gonna do all 5 days. We did 2.
Yeah, we did 2 in the
You
middle.
did 2 instead of 5.
2 in
Correct.
the middle. Though.
Oh, that's why you were on so early in the morning.
Right.
It's tough.
It is
Yeah.
tough. Well, we don't have an agenda.
Well, we have bullet points.
That's one of the reasons Joel
But
no longer did it, because he used to take his girlfriend Shirley, who is the head of the meat department down at Shaw's in Merrimack, and she had to be there very early, so he was here early, and then he became I was his campaign manager. He finally got elected to the state house, and so it became irritating to be there at 7.
finally be elected. Yeah, I mean, you're still waiting
Well,
on
he
that
ran
day.
many times.
So have you, right?
I've lost 5 elections if I'm.
And he was
remembering.
what, 3?
I don't know. You'd have to
So-
ask Peter that. Peter used to be his campaign manager.
But compare.
He'd run for school board, and the next year he'd run for the state house, and he lost, except for the time I was his manager and cut my tip of my finger off. By the way,
So
they put it back on. Though.
Peter
They
is.
glue- it's this one, isn't it?
I don't know.
They
What
did such a good job gluing it on. They do. They glue it back on.
that's science, I guess. Yeah.
Sounds like an injury from your army days.
Oh well, that was radiation.
If you can't tell which finger you lost, then they did a very good job.
So I'd like to thank Peter with talking about him. He actually joined our broadcast, and
It was this one.
It
you
was
have
that
to
one.
sabotage my show, huh?
No,
First of all, you
it's
weren't
your
even-
birthday.
First
show.
of all, can we switch seats?
Well, I was cutting some because what we did was we recycled Joel's posters,
Right.
and so we would just cut them up and then put like state rep from somebody else's signs.
No way.
And I cut and I bled all over the rug. But like Shirley, the late Shirley said, who we still miss to this day. Isn't it when we came in, we thought a pipe had broken because there was water in the floor. But isn't it nice because I wiped up all the blood before I went to the emergency room at the VA.
Very generous. of you.
I'm getting something from Shirley.
Don't go down there.
I'm getting something.
I will kick you right in the nuts.
I'm getting something. And she wants
Is
to
he always
just.
this much of a?
She wants to say that you bled weird. Is that true? Did you bleed?
No, I
weird?
bleed red. I'm an American.
But did you have it? Was it thin blood?
How do you like your birthday cake?
Were you drinking at the
How
time?
do you like your birthday cake?
We made that for you.
Oh, thanks, Kyle and Hopwood.
That's
Who's
your little.
that?
That's your little girl. in a
That's
few
Liberty?
years.
When she grows up.
Oh, so you can do you
La
can,
Liberté.
you can do predictions of the future, but I can't. I can't do a reading.
No, you can't.
You know, it's not
You have
too
to wait
old.
until 5 o'clock.
Can you believe they let us do this? This is great.
No, I can't believe that we're letting you on the show again. But Kyle, do you have any questions?
Yes,
for
yeah. All right. So
Gonzo?
I'm ready to take undisclosed interview. Like I'm ready to reveal the goods.
Brendan, do we have the number for people to call in?
Yes, it's on the screen.
It's not for us
Always
because
on the
as
screen.
we're looking at the screen, but it is always on the screen.
Thank you,
That's how
madam.
you can tell when the show is live.
Yep.
Or is it even on the reruns?
No, because I'm not picking up the phone when you're not on live.
Oh,
That's true.
Jeez, I
Very-
never
very
thought
good
of
point,
that.
Brendan.
Huh?
Very good point.
Now, what embarrassing questions do you have for your friend Mike Gonzo Gonzales?
I wouldn't necessarily call them embarrassing.
Why have you thought about, like, you don't have any questions, right?
Yes, he has.
I have a couple.
All right. Well, let's keep it clean. You know, we
Of
have
course.
regulations.
So, Michael, what are you, 57? Is that what you said?
I'm turning 44.
44. My apologies. So, what did you actually want to be when you grew up as a youth?
I wanted to be an artist.
That's BS.
I did.
Come on.
I wanted to be an artist and a baseball player.
Okay.
So you failed as a baseball player,
No.
and then you became an
No, I
artist?
achieved everything there was to achieve as a baseball player. So
You got into, like, the big, you got into the show, the big leagues?
yeah, at the
Crown?
time,
MVP?
Ken Griffey Jr. had just got drafted as an 18-year-old, if you remember, for the Mariners in '89.
He is
So
a
he
lot
kinda,
older than you.
So he ruined it for me, though. Like, they
He's
said you have to go to 1 year of college.
How old are you? How much older are you?
This is 2 years ago when I got drafted.
You have to go to a year to college to get drafted.
2
in
years.
baseball?
No, you got to go to 2 years. No, you don't. Baseball's different. I screwed that up.
There's no rules in drafting in baseball. Actually.
Right. But
You
no,
get drafted in
You
high
can
school.
go in there.
what did I want to be
15-year-old
when I
can
grew up? I wanted to be a difference.
Did you ever want to actually make a living and support a family?
Because Gonzo's just one person.
Did you ever? Was that like, I will go?
No, I never
to
thought about that part.
School, and I'll get a nice job. And I'll have
Nah,
a kid.
never
wife
thought
and
about that
kids.
part. What I did is I Googled all the Michelles in the area because it looks like Michael. And I knew if I could just get Michelle Gonzales on a license or a credit card, if you will.
And
I
who is
could
Michelle?
pretend I could pretend I'm French, and I could just use the credit card forever. So
thought
I
you
found
pretend-
one that was
pretend you're
cute.
Polish.
I found a cute Michelle, and I wooed her.
That was much later, though.
That
Weren't
was
you in your late 30s when this
I was
happened?
no 31, and she was a hot 20. Yeah,
Is this
an
true?
even
Kyle?
20? An even 20.
like even Steven, hot 20, and
you couldn't even take her to a bar.
like just fresh out of cheerleading, and I still
Fresh out
remember
of
the.
cheerleading where?
I still remember those
You're Manchester
Central.
girl.
Victoria's Secret pink spandex that she wore that on our first date at the park, and she did this like maneuver, and I was
At
like,
the park. A
sold to the
big-
guy in the gray hair.
big spender, huh? You took her to the park?
Yeah. We were playing frisbee. She's awful at it, but she can.
Was she wearing a sports bra at the time?
I believe she was. I think it was a matching sports bra.
See,
I
in my
told you I'll
time,
take all
girls were
questions.
braless.
Really?
And sometimes I look at the old pictures from the 70s and I yearn for those days. If I get any fatter myself, I'm going to have to wear a bra.
I saw a shaking head back there.
You're
You're,
Editorial, we having
You're not the
editorial
only one.
content.
you say I'm the reason why we don't get the replay at night. Okay.
No, I'm the reason.
Yeah, no kidding. You're vinegar and I'm
So
vinegar.
you're saying that you actually thought you had the talent to be a baseball player?
Oh, I did.
What was your position in high school?
Stealing bases.
What was your position in high school?
I'm vanilla.
So you didn't play like a really key position that might get a schlub.
No, I
into,
played center
the minor
field. I
leagues.
played center
Gentlemen,
field.
if I may interject,
Oh, indubitably, you're the host of the show today.
Then
did
why
you-
is he sitting there?
did you not get your all-star position because your dad was the coach?
Okay. Who you talk to? Newt Kershaw about
Your
this?
father was the coach of the Central team?
First of all,
Or we're
Newt.
talking Little League?
We're talking Little League here. At 11, you're eligible to make the All-Star team. Me,
Your father put you on the All-Star team?
me and this guy who never turned into anything, Newt Kershaw, literally started over me because my dad didn't want backlash for putting me in the starting lineup. So he got the boost,
Because you weren't good enough.
and then he got the
Because if he was
confidence.
good enough,
He
the father
started a
wouldn't
real
have
estate
crap.
company, and now I'm me, and he's he.
Is that the guy that comes in? The real estate company that talks about the
No, that was the
Illuminati?
one time I put Who Wants to Be on TV on Manchester Happenings. And
The guy with the Illuminati? Yeah, that got me very angry.
got you very angry. You said you were going to punch me. Oh, that was a different time.
No, that's when I was going to strangle
There
you.
were several times.
We've broken up at least 6 times.
Broken up.
Okay.
I didn't know we had a relationship.
So-
Put the phone down. It's so irritating to try to watch the show and he's the host. He's there.
Well, that's where I have my notes, so I'm
Well,
not.
that's fine.
I'm not
you.
using my phone.
It's his show, and it means his birthday
Well-
show. He's not supposed to be on the friggin'.
Can we switch seats then?
No, Kyle's the host, and I'm here to
Well, it's
co-host.
confusing.
You're the whatever.
Because when other shows happen,
What would you call him?
like the show at
The
9
other.
the show at 9 o'clock, the host sits here.
The object. Who's at 9 o'clock? There's no show at 9 o'clock.
There's a show at 9 o'clock on Wednesdays.
There's no
two
show
people.
at 9 o'clock.
Yeah. One's
Used to be the morning. The guy from the morning show used to have a.
no,
show.
at night on this station.
You really can't get over that.
You
can
can't get over him,
How many times has he bailed you out?
dude.
Of,
JK, LOL.
being
God.
arrested or something.
I would like to go to another
never been
question,
arrested.
Michael.
Is he
Go
the lawyer for you know who?
I've never been arrested, so I wouldn't know. Go
Is he
ahead,
the
Kyle.
lawyer for you know who? That's
No,
going around doing.
no. We're not doing that. Go ahead. Stop.
All right, so Michael, if your father was still alive, do you
Oh
think
my
he'd be proud of you?
Yeah, I know he's proud of me. He tells me all the time.
He actually had a father. I thought you were like fatherless.
No, it wasn't a B word.
A what?
A what?
A
You know-
B-word?
No, you know what I mean.
So Michael did have a father, very aggressive man. He would chase kids down with a bat. Am I mistaken?
He did that one time in a cul-de-sac, and
He chased out the kids with a bat?
they were just some random kids. Yeah.
He just went out and picked random kids to chase with a bat?
They were shooting off fireworks, and one got in a pool liner. What would you do?
Got in a pool liner?
He's
How was the
lucky.
pool liner open that it could get in?
He came in the house, and he goes, he's lucky I didn't grab my fungo, because another inch I would have had him.
So your dad is proud that you're an artist now. Do you support your art?
I never even knew he had a father.
He told me that I'm going to get a lot of pushback if I become an artist, but so did John Lennon, and look at us now.
John Lennon was a rock and roll star.
An artist, though.
No, he was a rock and roll star. He didn't make it as an artist.
Bed piece.
Artist perspective.
Yeah. I think my dad just wanted me to not be divorced.
Why is that?
Because most artists end up doing that. I'm an anomaly.
Is divorce on your mind right now?
John, just real quick, can you say that again? That word?
Anomaly?
I'm an anomaly.
An anomaly.
It's an anomaly.
Okay, very good.
Anomaly.
Right.
Anomaly.
But you
Is-
get the gist.
Is divorce on his mind, Kyle?
I know, Michael. Is divorce on your mind?
Are you Trump? Are you inciting? It's not going to work.
Are you afraid of it?
Are you afraid of that your wife's going to divorce you?
Of course I'm afraid of divorce. Who is
It's your birthday, buddy. Don't relax.
Well, I'm not
okay?
married, so I'm not
I'm
afraid of being
relaxed to the
divorced.
backs, bro. I'm good. I'm more
Can I look
relaxed
at
than a
those
T-Rex.
$120 glasses?
170, John.
Yes, John.
Yeah, pop them on. Yeah, pop them on. It's fun.
No, that would be
That's-
not worthy enough.
That's
I
3
didn't
nights
pay
in
for 'em.
Taiwan.
I didn't pay
that
for
you, paid for it.
So, what are your plans for your
Hold
actual birthday?
I keep hearing
May
obscenities.
20th is my birthday. I also share a birthday with Ron from Manchester. Cher, George Clooney, a couple dead people, Betty White.
It's a nice laundry list of.
Betty White is
It's a
dead.
good day. We're the cusp of
Was she
energy.
part of your couple of dead people?
Oh
no,
my God, you look awesome.
Yeah, John, you look
Can we-
you look
can we
super cool
zoom
right
in
now.
on that, Ron?
Oh my God, I don't know if I can.
I'm winking, but you can't see it.
Can I take
folks.
those back?
Oh,
I don't
wait,
think
no,
I
wait.
can. No, take
Oh,
your time.
I've just smashed the mic.
It's all right.
Dude, we
The
just
key
missed-
is
you missed
confidence.
the Zoom.
The key
All
is
right.
confidence. It's okay. So
Anyway, yeah.
Why
we're
don't we
going to Garth-
continue on about your exciting
We're
life
going to
up
Garth
until
Brooks
now?
on my birthday. That's the answer to your question.
Garth Brooks?
Going to Garth Brooks at Gillette Stadium Friday night. Boom. And we
so-
got the good tickets. They were only, medium range price, $4.50 a piece.
Is she paying for it?
absolutely she is,
It's my birthday.
but she wants to see them.
We're just
So
gonna
it's
go.
a gift for her, for you for your birthday.
We're not gonna get premium unleaded. We're gonna just go with regular to get there. That'll save a little.
You're not on the
bit.
floor.
We're not on the floor because that's
Gillette Stadium. How many people are going to be there?
like Garth will be way up there. We want to be in the ones.
Okay.
What does the ones mean?
At Gillette, you have your lower tier, the ones. You have your twos, and then you get your nosebleeds.
Sections.
Why would you want to go to see that at a
Just
stadium?
to be there, man.
So are you excited?
I'm excited. It's been a while since we've gotten a minute. I mean, you might we failed
Since
to
you've
mention.
gotten to be together.
But well, not even that. Although we could find a porta potty, I'm sure.
Ooh,
Make
a
the third-
dumpster baby.
Yeah, make another
Porta
one.
potty baby.
Yeah,
Our new song.
pull the goalie. But
Excuse me, I'm having an attack of gas.
yeah,
right
I know.
now.
Remember that? It was the 70s. So, what we want to do is, I want to have her have a nice night out. We just had our baby.
You just
A
had
lot of moving parts.
It's a lot of
Liberty. Liberty
She's-
came not just. How long has it been since Liberty
She's
debuted?
nursing at the time, so we're gonna have to do a pump at the intermission, I'm sure. But that's none of their damn business.
Oh, ask her about the shortage of formula. How it's affecting.
Yeah.
Yes.
How are you affecting the shortage of formula? How's that affecting you, Michael?
It's called passive income. It's just
You're selling your wife's breast milk.
of course she doesn't know about it, but yeah, I grabbed the throwouts and I
Throw out.
jazzed it up in a nice container. and
Why do you
I-
throw out breast milk?
Well,
Does it go? Does it have like a shelf life?
she doesn't know the value in it. It's huge in the muscle building industry.
Is it?
Oh, it's enormously huge. Brent, pull the stats.
I prefer pronouncing it huge, like Trump does.
Well, what's
Huge.
huge is never mind.
H, you
What's
aspirate.
happening is she's taking it. She's just relieving herself.
Doesn't the baby get any
the
of this?
baby gets her fill, and then there's
What about
extras.
that? What about daddy?
Listen, I told you there's extras. I like a good mudslide, and there's a shortage of milk, so
Can't you
Joke's
put the
on
camera
you.
back on him before I
joke's
I
on you.
start tearing up here?
I
So,
know. You gotta
what if
calm
we
down.
segue away from this just for a moment?
But yeah, I'm making good money. Go ahead.
Good for you.
How much before taxes actually are you making?
Yeah, you're the one that
Wait.
bought him the glasses.
You want to get in on it?
No, I'm good.
No,
I
anyone
actually
else
I have a real job.
But do you know anyone else that's nursing?
I know somebody that might want a nurse.
Okay. Have her talk to my people.
In fact,
okay.
it came to mind at the Rover today.
Next question. Brendan, do you have a question for me?
Well, when is the show over?
Why?
The birthday boy?
Come on, no. What else is on your list, Kyle?
I've lost control of this like instantaneously.
You're the host, bro.
Yeah,
You are the host.
well, the common misconception apparently.
Oh, you had questions ready?
Yeah, he
Of course I did. I had them written down. Now my phone is frozen.
Do you want to go to the spanking machine or the
Do you want me to take over? I'll
No,
just,
I mean you guys already. It's your show now. I'm just here to.
No, it's your. I was wondering if we were going to bring up the anal fistula.
You in the back. Go ahead.
The fistula.
So do you have any tangible besides the
No,
Garth
I
Brooks?
haven't.
Anything?
For my birthday,
What do you plan to do with the
I'll-
before and after?
well,
the
I
Garth
wanted
Brooks
to.
show?
I wanted to announce the Central baseball game at 4.
Are you going to?
I don't think we're gonna make. I'm gonna be able to if we're gonna tailgate, and I want to show her a good time. So
What's he talking about?
The Garth Brooks project.
It's at Gillette.
Concert still.
Well, how's he going? What
Girls in
does that have
boots.
to do with the Central?
my buddy
High
might
game?
go just
Same
to
night.
go tailgate.
So, again, you were trying to use
not
your
romantic.
birthday to compensate for your wife. because
Wanting
owe
to
her
divorce
something.
you.
She doesn't want to divorce me. It's just everybody says the D word. Honestly, I mean,
Trial separation.
let's be honest, guys.
What's this about? The
You guys
child-
are awful at relationships.
Did somebody buy
That's fair.
these tickets, like her father or somebody else,
No.
well-heeled, to try to
We did it for us.
heal the wound?
So
between
we're
you two?
married, John. So what's hers is mine, and what's mine is hers.
Oh, we know about that, huh?
So, what
so
do you
we
have?
each get a ticket. We each get
If you were to liquidate all your assets, what do you have?
Oh God, so many
Aside
things.
from the breast milk.
My meme's 92, and she's definitely leaving me a good amount of money. So there's that. which
Meme, do you know about that?
she knows.
Thank you.
It might
Very
be the
good.
reason she's sticking around. Not sure.
You also have a brother, correct?
Oh yeah, I do have him.
You have a brother?
Yeah,
What's his name?
none of your business.
Is he called Gonzo?
It's Scott. It's Scott. He's also Gonzo, yes.
He's probably listening.
He's Polish too, right?
He's my brother. So
He claims he's Polish.
Scott's a good man.
that's a
Is
great
he a
man.
better man than his brother?
Absolutely, yes, yes.
1,000%.
Is he older than you?
No, he's younger.
Oh, you're one of the ones where the younger
Yeah.
brother gets all the glory.
No, it's like
He
Kyle.
earned his
Me,
glory.
it's my older brother.
Kyle's also older, but
Oh, you're the older
I'd
brother.
say you're
I am,
more
yes.
handsome than Cam. No offense, Cam. but-
You're so young.
Cam's a great
seeming.
person, though. A better person.
He's definitely a better person, but more handsome is that's.
He supports his wife.
My brother. Neither of us are married.
Yeah, Clayton's divorce ratio is 100%.
No,
I would
This
say.
isn't
I would say about 80%.
This isn't about the Claytons. It's about the
Oh,
Gonzales.
okay,
Is
let's
your,
not-
is your brother married?
Yes, he is.
Does he support his wife?
Of course he does.
Uh-huh.
And he's doing a great job.
Does that give him more status in the Gonzales clan?
Well, my dad's dead, so it doesn't really matter.
When did your father pass? I didn't even know you had a father.
He
frankly.
died today, 3 years ago.
Oh.
You died today, 3 years ago. It's your anniversary.
Maybe a few days early. Maybe a month.
He
or
died
two
around your
early.
birthday?
Yeah, like a couple months later, yeah.
And that's what screwed you up when you were 41 years old.
I was 42, I think. Yeah, 41, you're right. That's what screwed me up. I don't know if that was the thing.
Did he ever beat you?
I think, are you talking about Peter White?
I'm talking about you. Did he ever take a strap
Just
you?
to the door.
Well, he had
to
the
open it.
fungo bat, right?
Did my dad beat me with a stick?
Fungo bat.
No, he didn't. He didn't strike me. I feared him though.
Did you ever have a fist fight with your father?
We did get into it,
Yeah, I did with my old man.
and
Except
it
he's
quit.
much bigger than me.
Yeah. He just kind of blocked me and put me down, and like said, "I will end you."
Mm.
That's kind of the way it always goes.
I'm hearing.
But my dad was
distinct
my dad
Oedipal
was a good
things
dad.
here.
My dad was a great dad, and I can only hope to be 79% of what he was.
So what do you think? What
That's what I'm
percentage
living
wise are
on.
you right now?
About 30,
Yeah.
24.
I don't know.
44?
You have to ask my kids when they grow up.
Have you considered getting a job?
So I had Brandon.
Other than
You got an LOL. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Took me 25 weeks.
other than black market breast milk.
Like,
Jesus.
what if you what about like health insurance?
I didn't call it a job. I call it passive income, number one.
Your wife
Well-
has a good job, huh?
I'm thinking about joining the Londonderry flea market. It's got a big grounds. There's a lot of opportunity.
What's
it
their
seems
401k
unregulated.
like there?
Not really much rules, so I could sell anything.
You could actually sell Al Baldessaro.
No. I'm glad we had this talk. We press milk at the flea market.
Michael, what about structure? Like,
How much
Structure.
How much you call asking for per ounce?
Oh, 10.
I'm an old man and I need the fountain of youth.
Dude, I just sold a
Although I
batch
prefer
to
to
Iowa for $78.
Iowa?
In Iowa, yeah.
Oh, we have a call coming in from Iowa about 4:40.
I don't believe you, but go
I'll
ahead.
bet you $500 that we do get it.
how much is that? in-
Brendan, don't make any side bets now.
Oh, yeah,
Texting
this question
Brandon right
for Gonzo. Can I get a sip?
God, I can't believe how fat I am. I used to like the old seats we had. You could hit the this button, and then you just go right down. So you're only
Yeah.
like up to here,
Have-
and that would be up here because we used to do shows.
I
back to
shrunk
back.
down for you.
You look
No,
like
you get back. I'm gonna.
Well,
you look like when you take
Starting to
your
look like Ron.
No, you look like when you take your grandkids in to see their dying grandfather, but like you're afraid of how they're gonna react when they see what you look like. Like no,
That's what
don't,
he felt
now-
like
now
today.
don't be scared. His beard's different. He just looks different. He's tired. He's been writing a lot.
I felt like that over the last 2 days.
And then they walk in and they just cry immediately, and then you just like, and you call them the wrong name. Call him your son,
I have to
man.
cut this thing off. Do you have a knife?
I don't know.
Can we use knives?
usually use my
I don't think
teeth.
we can use knives, guys.
You want me to bite it off?
Kyle, you are the host of the show. Over to you.
Clearly.
Yes. Next question.
Do you have a knife?
I don't think
No knives. No knives.
I didn't bring a knife.
So is that for your arm, John?
I don't bring
Is that what you
weapons.
the
It's for my
hospital
leg.
things? Oh, for the leg. Okay.
Everything's fine,
I have shoe
folks.
polish though.
I'm just a big fatty. That's what it turned out
Don't
to be.
sell yourself short. So what?
Can I see that?
What? There's no huffing shoe polish on the show, please. What?
I was
what?
going to go white face.
So you have an elbow thing, you got a back thing, you got a leg thing,
Yeah, and I've got a huge gut, too.
and a
I got
huge gut.
part
Okay.
thing.
Very good.
You don't have a gut, Kyle.
In 6 weeks, I'm going to look like a young Robert Redford.
Oh yeah.
Well, except that I'm bald.
No, take that hat off again. Show the people.
I'm not,
Zoom in on that.
I love
man.
the hat. Do you want the
Look at
glasses
that.
again?
This is
leaving it to you.
Sullivan country.
I can't read it.
folks.
Take it off and put it closer to the camera.
Sullivan Country.
You look like Tom Hanks
Have you
in
been having
Philadelphia right
any
there.
Or in Big.
social intercourse with Victoria Sullivan lately, Gonzo?
Social intercourse is a
Do you
very
mean, like,
weird.
have we been, like, talking online?
Yes, that's social intercourse.
I don't think it is.
Yeah, it is.
I don't even know what intercourse means then.
Well, there's an Intercourse, Pennsylvania, and a Blue Ball, and then there's a Hopwood, Pennsylvania.
Wow, you're edgy.
What do you mean? These are actual places.
Have you had
in
any
Pennsylvania.
interjections, perhaps?
No, I haven't reached out. We're still friends on Facebook. She hasn't blocked me. God rest that.
She finally blocked me.
I think
I don't
if
know
she-
why.
I think if she runs again, she'll just narrow the gap, and then Although, did you
Here's Mr. Predictions
maybe
himself.
maybe next time I don't
She is flogging breast milk on her Facebook
think if
site
she can't
for
win-
women that don't have access to formula.
I think Ward 10 or Ward 9 was her big shot to get back at the dance, and it
She
didn't
lost
go well.
terribly.
Was it terribly?
Oh yeah, it's because they put 66 people in a neighborhood that was for her in another ward.
I mean, you know what? I respect you for trying. I respect Moose. I respect her for trying.
You should run.
How can you sit
We're
here?
gonna run Kyle.
How can you sit here on your low horse and literally
That was very cutting.
tell her that she got but you lose every time by a lot for
Oh,
lower
yeah.
positions. Like, she's got the to go for it,
She does.
And we need public servants. I don't even know her. I would stick up for
Uh-oh,
anybody, though.
I'm getting gas again.
I just,
I'm so happy to be sitting
think,
next to you.
I think she's appealing to the eyes. That's all.
Yeah, you. Okay, enough of this bull. Kyle, next question, please.
Yeah, I would like to just step away from the
Yeah, you might want these.
Local
Thank you.
politics.
just
The local- we don't do politics
Oh, we
lactation,
do.
just
This
all of
is
this.
Manchester famous.
We do whatever we want. It's amazing how good at politics we are, by the way. But go ahead.
It's three men we should not be talking about.
Okay.
Why
Wayne
are your
Gretzky.
eyes so watery?
Why my eyes water? Because I
No,
had
not him. Not you.
Oh,
him.
I was like, I had a bunch of Chipotle maple
Me too.
wings.
What about Wayne Gretzky? Why don't we talk about Wayne Gretzky? Because
No. We're your 3 men contest. I mean, question. 3 men.
my three men question?
I'm
You
just
said
gonna
the
look
3
at
men you don't
myself.
touch or whatever.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
You said 3 men.
Kyle, just look at the screen while you talk.
I'm sorry.
It looks better.
It was very confusing to me. I have no idea what you're talking about.
Well, look
Michael.
at the girl, the birthday girl, while we talk to him.
Look at me.
I can't look at you. Don't know where I'm looking. All right, Michael. Let's ask another question.
Where's my cake?
What? You don't get a cake.
Why'd you get a cake?
You have a
Because I'm
cake
better
on the
than you.
screen.
Hopwood ate it on the way home.
Well, he didn't take it.
I forgot about it. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
So
This is called the what's his name? Look, who's the guy that always looks into the thing? He has a French name.
a French.
Clouseau?
Kyle, that was a very good question. Do you have another one?
What do you want? What do you think? What do you want your kids to be? Do you just support that? Would they, if they were artists, hypothetically?
It's a good question.
Do you think they could persevere?
It's a good question.
Do you think they could find a woman or man to support them for the rest of their lives
so?
by basically,
It's a good question.
doodling
It's a good question.
on buildings?
You sound like every other norm out there. Here's the question you asked it. I would say, no, I don't want them to be an artist, because unless you absolutely have to be an artist, I'd say don't.
Look at the camera.
Because
There you go. It's like a Vianon said. He pretty, but we won't say the other part.
kids, don't be an artist unless you absolutely have to be, because all you're gonna do,
Unless you can find a woman to support you,
Right.
all you're
or a
gonna-
man, or somebody of an unspecified gender.
Thank you, John.
Yeah.
Way to clarify all
That's
that.
a really nice shot, don't you think? Oh, let's go back to Gonzo. Look, at you
mean-
got the birthday cake on both sides
I mean,
and the holiday.
Great
Hopwood's
posture.
not always wrong. He's right on this one.
I am.
Yeah, art is a tormenting thing because you're always feeling unfulfilled. You always want to make
It's like
something.
it's like a bad case of
but your-
hemorrhoids after
yeah,
going to a
but your
Mexican
time's
restaurant.
taken up, and like most
Getting the
girls,
run.
unless they're artists, aren't supportive, and you don't want to date a girl artist because they're complete train wrecks themselves.
Is that why you refuse to let me and Kyle meet your wife? No, let's keep it on Gonzo.
How you never met my wife?
I still have not met your wife. No.
Stare at the camera. We're doing a new aesthetic now. This is my art. Manipulating you guys.
I'm actually gonna cut you.
There's
cut
no
you out.
formal
There you go.
reason why I haven't had you guys meet the beautiful Michelle.
I was supposed to. Your wife invited me, and there was another dame there, and I wanted to meet her, and you wouldn't let me in the house.
Is that true, Michael?
You said that she said very cutting things about you, and you figured that the two of us, because I always give you a lot of
Jesus,
crap.
John, you are. Yeah.
Sharp
No,
as a
I
tack.
said on Can't. Yeah, I said it. Yeah.
She would probably have
I
rejected
didn't-
me anyways.
No.
I'm only 5 feet
I
tall.
didn't want.
Which
you
is
to
exciting
get
for some
in a
women.
conversation with anybody at my house.
Your wife would have adored me. That's
the
the problem.
pleasantries would be gone
I
quick.
got along with your niece,
Right. You're right.
who was a real firecracker.
You're right. You did get along with her. She was tight at
She
the
kind
time.
of irritated me because I don't have any kids.
Your nephew doesn't like me either.
You're not looking.
Wait. What? Jacob?
I know the one I hit with a
Listen.
baseball.
Oh, that's Tyler. He's a cry ass.
Keep staring ahead.
Yeah,
We wanna
just look
see
at
your
the
handsome
camera.
face.
Just focus. But also, you literally hid me in your basement.
I don't like
to
this game
not.
anymore.
He doesn't have the discipline to.
It's
just
your
keep
birthday,
looking.
dude. It's your birthday. So just
This
focus.
is all about you and your ego.
So why can't we meet your wife?
I like the birthday cakes on both sides of you.
That's
We
on
want
up, honey.
we want to meet your wife. You can invite me and Kyle. We kind of like cancel each other out. He's cool and I'm a.
Here's the
old.
thing.
You're also cool.
You're totally welcome to meet my wife. It's just circumstances haven't.
What if we bring some like side dishes? Like I'll bring a nice casserole.
Right.
And can you bring some other women to the house? Well, your
No,
wife's
this is a
there?
personal
You have
meeting.
sisters that
Yes,
like to
I mean
support
she would feel
people?
more comfortable if there were more girls on our triple date, for sure.
That's what they told me at the VA. My only chance was to get some widow or divorcee. Oh, back to him. Widow or it's easier to confess these things while you're not on camera. Some widow or divorcee to support me because I'm certainly not doing a good job at it myself.
So have you explored that, or
I try, but look at me.
have you been to any random funerals?
What am I? Am I Joe Kelly Lavasser, a lawyer looking for clients?
No, you're looking for love.
Looking for love in all the wrong places.
Looking for nub.
Searching.
Ear nib.
Bro, listen to your doctors.
I want to be a gigolo, so give us some tips. Well, how do you?
your
How
job.
did you do it?
I told you. I
Don't look
Googled
at us.
Michelle's in the area.
Oh, that's BS.
No, how do I do it? I just make you laugh.
Put your microphone down so we can see your handsome face.
Do you want the shades?
Your
bud?
look at all that machismo. Throw your shoulders back now.
Yeah, get good posture.
Oh, Jesus. Now, I want you
There
to
we
put
go.
your heads behind your hand like the cops have arrested you and now start flexing your guns.
But I wouldn't know because I've never been arrested.
Well, yeah, I believe that.
No,
well,
I
I've never
actually-
been arrested, but I've had a cop almost.
He
I was drunk when I was a young guy.
You were in San Francisco. You had a cop.
No. I was in Boston at a Johnny Rotten concert, and my girlfriend kicked a guard. Oh, they were all ex-cops. Kyle, do you have any more questions?
I have lost control of everything that's going on right now.
No, you haven't. You
Do your job.
You brought us down the path to talk about how to be a successful gigolo,
Do your job.
how to get a woman to support a poor, sensitive
all,
guy like myself.
Time out. A gigolo is not that. A gigolo is a man of the night.
Yeah. Oh, like Ryan. Well, we can't mention.
I'm
his
not a
name.
man of the night. I am a person.
You're too lazy to go out at
I'm
night.
married.
No, I think you're just getting the
What's your
definitions
time-
Who bought the
misconstrued.
ring? Who bought the rings?
You're thinking. Shut up.
Are you wearing a
you're
ring?
thinking about a trophy husband is the word you're looking for.
Oh, well, I don't know if you're a trophy, but
Well,
I want to know what you have
it's at
that
least a
I
ribbon.
can use to get a woman to support
okay.
me.
Okay. Well,
Vietnam won't support
um,
me.
tact, height.
Height. There's the one
We like
thing.
that. It's okay.
My sister, when we were cleaning out our house, she threw away my platform shoes. She hadn't worn them in 30 years. I said, I still could. I used to have these called Cuban heels.
John, what you like in height, you have to make up with in confidence. I
Well,
believe
what
is-
I lack in height, I'm making up in girth nowadays.
Well, you got to stop
Thank God.
accentuating the gut region.
Accentuate the positive.
Oh my.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm just an average guy.
I share
I-
that problem too.
You're not an average guy, and if you guys want my advice, I can help you with it.
Okay.
Oh, are you the one that writes the letters in the morning show?
No,
about
he-
the advice?
No, they write them because of me.
Oh,
They call
well,
me doctor now.
Okay.
Nobody-
Let's hear it. Let's hear it from Kyle.
You okay?
Yeah, I just have a tear
What
in
can
my throat.
John do
No.
to-
No. This is your
to live
show.
his golden years happy?
You don't want to be too. You want to try and be persuasive. You want them.
a show.
We're really not.
Is
If
your
anyone
friend
wants
out?
to,
Is your friend out
if anyone
there?
wants to interject, please.
There's somebody out here who wants to come on. Show's sinking rapidly.
We're friends.
We never float. We never floated. It's been a.
Oh, we
been
have
a
a
show.
call
What's
coming
the
in.
name of the show?
Oh, very
Just
interesting.
in time. Hi, welcome to
Hold on,
the
wait.
Manchester
Hi,
Famous
welcome to Manchester
edition
Famous Me.
of it's Gonzo's birthday show. Hi, who's this? Is it anybody from Iowa?
Yes, this
Oh,
is
you-
Eric Pilcher
I win
from
the
Classic
bet.
Film Reviews with Eric Pilcher calling.
Oh,
You know, he said that nobody from Iowa would be calling today, so he lost the bet.
$500.
500 American dollars.
I love Eric.
Well, you know, this was pre-planned, so someone had some insider
Eric!
information.
Boy, he's got you got a big mouth, buddy. You wouldn't making it military intelligence.
Last time we talked about that, you hated
You
it.
know, people win bets all the time off inside information.
Well, now the
That's
bet's
true.
canceled.
So, do you want to review my life, Eric?
I was using my my so-called telepathic skills. The only people that knew about this were you, me, and Brendan. There they go. Hey, we got the two biggest slackers in the Queen City here. Is there anything that you think on Gonzo's birthday show that you could add to our show? We were talking about how to be a gigolo.
Well, I don't know anything about being a gigolo, so I
Gonzo
can't
does.
add anything to that. But I can add something to the slacker element.
Oh, you can.
This Friday, I will be reviewing what some, I believe, mistakenly call a slacker film, Dazed and Confused.
I mentioned that movie when we were doing our Slacker episode.
Now, is the reason you're doing that film is because Gonzo, the gigolo, mentioned that when we were doing the Slacker episode, which we did that episode for Kyle.
Correct.
Yeah.
No, it isn't.
Oh.
This month, I kind of wanted to do like a coming-of-age vibe with it being graduation. So
that's
I wanted
fast.
to have
Time's
the
up. We're
two
doing
films
it.
that I think are the best coming-of-age stories in The Graduate and Dazed and Confused.
I always thought The Last Tango in Paris was the best coming-of-age film,
Not me.
even if he was 47 years old.
I thought you were doing a Jason London marathon.
Who's Jason London?
Rainbow Pink Floyd.
Ooh.
So, a coming-of-age story.
Kyle,
His brother
you...
was in Mallrats.
Okay,
Correct.
Eric,
yeah.
you have to behave yourself. The host today is Kyle. Kyle, do you have any questions for Eric?
Just for the record, I have no quarrels against you.
Do you know who this is?
Yes, I know.
You a
Yes.
fan?
Oh, you
course I'm
bring
a
up the
fan.
fact that Gonzo says our movie reviews are boring?
I never said that.
No, I didn't say that.
You said that right
his
anytime.
reviews are great. It's you. It's your show.
Oh, I'm the boring.
Eric, as the co-host of the show, I just want to say I deeply enjoyed our time together previously. I'm not necessarily a slacker, but I do enjoy the slacker films. So if you'd like to elaborate on why Dazed and Confused is a slacker film, I'd love to hear your 2 cents on that.
You suck.
I don't classify it as a slacker film because these kids are they are thinking about their future
Camera on Gonzo,
to a
quick.
degree. You have Pink who's considering bailing on
Really?
football,
Right.
and you have the
4-4-4.
freshmen who are thinking about what their lives are going to be like. And keep in mind that throughout this whole movie, it's 1976. It's America's bicentennial.
Oh, wow.
So there's a lot of
I lived through
changes
that.
coming, and so I don't think they're slackers. I think they're just more living in the moment, which some people will say, well, that's the epitome of a slacker.
It is.
But I always
agree with that.
disagree because they're living the life they want to live. I mean, Wooderson isn't a slacker. He works for the city. Matthew McConaughey's character.
Gonzo doesn't have a
So,
job.
He just enjoys his time off.
I have no
so
change
I
in
don't
my
either.
pocket
you
either.
think it's more like kind of like a Breakfast Club thing or coming of age jail is what you're saying?
No, that movie's badass.
Yes.
It's not. It's
Yes,
not.
I do
Which
think
one?
it is a coming-of-age story,
Dazed and Confused.
and I think Richard Linklater did an amazing job with it. and I think it's his best film, even though Boyhood is far more acclaimed than Dazed and Confused.
That's a fair take.
I think Back to the Future is a coming-of-age story as well.
Yeah, but then they come back.
And a Slacker movie.
It is.
Because he's called Slacker by the principal the whole time.
He is?
Slacker. Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I only saw the first one.
Well, there you go.
I was in the Army for the other two.
Back to the Future is such a great series because if you watch them back to back to back, you find very, very minimal continuity errors, which is quite rare in movies that have more than 2 films. Because the writers just lose track. But they did a very good job of telling a great story. I even like the third one, and some people bash that.
Yeah, the Western,
Eric, is that a criticism of Godfather 3, which we never get around to? Because I forbade it.
Oh, you got 3 views on the
I've
last
told you, John, I don't hate Godfather 3.
But I do.
I think it works well as a standalone film.
Yeah, it's not your birthday, Eric.
Coppola's performance is awful,
Take
but
the
I
man
think
off.
it's misunderstood.
Kyle.
And I think if you really look at it objectively and watch it, you can find great things about it.
So
I think it is a muddled
Sorry,
mess in some
did I
areas.
get that raspberry over
Coppola's
you?
performance is awful, but I still enjoy it.
So Eric, you're saying if it's a standalone film, not as the third of the prior 2 Godfathers, it would be a
Still
more
sucks.
critically acclaimed.
Still
That
stinks.
question sucks.
No. Having it as a standalone film doesn't change the flaws I listed, unfortunately. But I've told people that have never seen The Godfather, my advice is watch 1 and 2 back to back, because that's the way you're supposed to. It's one whole story. Then wait a week or 2 and watch 3. And I think you get a better appreciation of it as being somewhat separated from 1 and 2. It's the bookend of the story. It isn't meant to be a part of the story, if that makes sense.
So like tying the knots together.
Do you think that Sophia Coppola's character is a slacker?
Tying the knots.
Oh yeah. Daddy does everything for her. Oh yeah, bona fide slacker.
Kyle, what would you say?
As a
What's your favorite bona fide movie?
What's your favorite bona fide movie?
my favorite bona fide movie.
Not boner, bona
I
fide.
said bona.
It's tomato.
Are we going back to Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
I articulated that very well. Thank you.
Probably Rookie of the Year, right?
Rookie of the Year is a boner
favorite
film?
slacker film.
No, it's not.
That's I think we did touch.
I said coming of age story. I think My Girl and My Girl 2 are perfect
Oh,
examples
coming of age show
of how she changes from part 1 to part 2.
I think The Matrix is my favorite coming
In
of age
part 1,
show.
she's
Yeah,
very
for
ugly.
sure.
In part 2, she's even uglier.
I don't know if I quantify or qualify. Sorry, The Matrix is a coming of age film, but it is quite good.
It's a coming of age show.
I really did
none of
enjoy
the sequels.
Resurrections.
None of the
What?
sequels
And My Girl
deliver.
and My Girl 2 are amazing films that I forget about quite a bit.
Oh, yeah.
So thank you for reminding me,
You're welcome. I'll
Do
send
they
a beer
take place
away.
in Austin, Texas,
No, they don't.
where Gonzo's wife wants to relocate, but he is
Not.
Is there a film Kicking and Screaming?
There is with Will Ferrell. Yes.
Oh, that's right. He is a kind of Will Ferrell type, isn't he?
I made it to the
That's,
point.
that's very accurate.
where it's
Better
just-
looking,
It's going to be too
according to,
expensive to leave me
Vietnam.
at this point. I made it. I did it.
Oh, so by impregnating
alimony
her, you don't have
eligible.
to leave Manchester anymore.
Yep, I did it.
I knew that was what you were up
Well,
to.
you couldn't if you wanted to now.
And now you're trafficking in her
But
breast
I didn't
milk.
even want to impregnate her. It was
Oh,
all,
that's crap.
it was all a trick. It was all a trick. Chicanery.
Gonzo, sometimes
It wasn't
the-
even
what
you?
we intend has the best ending.
Oh yeah, you're
You're
right.
going to stay in Manchester and spend time with Jon Hopwood, and by proxy, me.
I want
He
John.
thinks we're boring.
I want John to find love, and then I'll leave him. I'll leave him be.
He's got a crush on me.
I'll release you like you're training
He
a kid to ride a bike.
sometime when he was a boy, he had a carnal fixation on Mr. Magoo.
You did, Kyle?
Do people watch
Did I?
Mr. Magoo cartoons anymore?
Yeah.
He was really
Anymore,
hot,
no.
hot crap when I
He
was
wasn't
a kid.
hot crap. He was popular.
I don't
Mr.
think-
Magoo was the well, I can't use that term. He was really big in the 60s.
Oh, it was a positive. Hot crap is a positive.
what
I
happened-
understand what you're saying
I
now.
used to like Donald Duck when I was a kid, too.
Oh yeah, of course. Who doesn't like Donald the
Can
Duck?
you do Donald Duck voice? I bet Kyle, you
I
can do a
can't do
I
Donald
it.
could
Duck.
not do a Donald Duck voice. I'm not a good.
If
I'm not a
anybody
good voice
could do
guy.
a Donald Duck voice.
What does that even mean?
Can you?
I can do a remote
I
control.
can't do a Donald
airplane.
Duck voice.
No.
What? See,
Ah, shucks, Mickey.
you're
Yeah,
getting
that's
called.
actually pretty good.
In the 60s, there were only 3 channels because they didn't even have PBS. So we watched the wide world of Disney. And Disney was even alive. When Walt Disney died, Dick Van Dyke had to come on and tell us
Dude,
kids
enough.
that he
I
was
told
gone.
you all these words. All right.
Who else would you rather
You just
have
used
at that
2
time?
words in
though?
one name.
Dick Van Dyke?
No. So if hypothetically
unusual name,
you were
Van
Disney,
Yeah,
Dyke.
2 bad words.
if you're Disney, who and you have
Oh,
that
it's
kind of,
Gonzo's show.
if you have that kind of power, who are you going to bring in to tell your kids that you're dead at that time?
In 1966.
right, you're going to bring Dick Van Dyke in,
Right.
1000%.
Yeah, because
Yeah,
he'd been in
I
Mary
think that's
Poppins.
or Mr. Rogers, maybe.
Mr.
That's true,
Rogers
very
wasn't
true.
around
Not
then.
believable. He's typecasted.
That Mr. Rogers wasn't around. It was Dick Van Dyke who'd been in Mary Poppins, which
Yeah.
every kid was forced to see that film. I hated it till I was much older. Then I
was
realized
forced to see
Julie
it in
Andrews was a
third grade
sex pot.
music class.
Oh yeah, did you act in it?
What was that?
Did you act in it?
Did you act Mary Poppins? Who played Mary Poppins?
No, our teacher had resigned, and basically for the last month of the school year,
She's
she
pregnant.
phoned it in.
Was she pregnant?
So she went to
Great show.
do something with the Cedar Rapids Orchestra, and she phoned it in. Literally,
Oh,
she didn't
jeez.
care anymore.
The filthy things that come to mind.
I forgot this was in Iowa.
76 trombones and a marching band.
I call flute.
Everything's up to date. No, that's Oklahoma. Wait a minute. Everything's up to date in
So
Kansas City.
she would just show random musicals in class, like Mary Poppins,
Fairy Poppins.
Jungle Book.
Mary Poppins.
That's a pretty sweet deal, though.
I hate Mary Poppins until I was much older.
Dick Van
Like,
Dyke.
it was.
Julie
She even
Andrews
brought
is a
in
sex
snacks,
pot.
So it's like,
Oh,
man,
Angela
did more
Lansbury.
teachers quit? This is
Saddlebag.
awesome.
Eric, I'm sorry. There's some cross.
He thinks Angela Lansbury's sexy.
A young
Gonzo.
Angela Lansbury.
What do you think? In Gaslight, 1944?
You don't watch your own show, I guess, but we showed her.
We
Yeah.
did.
We did, yeah.
I think. Also,
Angela
I'm a little
Lansbury?
confused. Who thinks Angela Lansbury is sexy?
I thought we were talking about
a
Julie
young,
Andrews.
a young Angela? Yeah, I do. I think you're crazy if you don't.
Is that
Eric.
why we can't meet your wife? Because she looks like Angela Lansbury?
I wish, bro. Like, that'd be awesome. Like, LOL of the day.
Do you have all the seasons of Murder, She Wrote, Gonzo?
I actually saw her on the set of Murder, She Wrote
What?
at the Universal tour.
We confirmed that the WWF, the Wrestling Federation, had actually ruined her career. That
Angela
was
Lansbury?
Correct, because it was the same time slot, and that was the demise of Murder, She Wrote, unfortunately.
Well, she figured it out.
Do you
yeah.
think
That is a
Gonzo...
very accurate depiction.
Yeah.
That's I didn't even think
Uh-oh,
of
getting
that.
gassy
Yeah,
again.
Vince McMahon killed Angela
Yeah,
Lansbury.
people don't talk about that, Eric.
I told
Do
you
you
not to eat
think
the cake.
Gonzo... Gonzo's actually Polish. Gonzales is a Polish name, according to Gonzo.
It's Gon-
Does
close.
he resemble Lawrence...
Lauren Dern?
not
Fishburne.
Lauren Dern.
Lauren
Who played...
Fishburne, yes.
Lawrence Fishburne, yes.
I think
No,
you're
we're
missing
talking
a couple of key
Lawrence Olivier.
characteristics.
We're talking...
there, Gonzo.
we're talking about
We
the
have to bring him up
Lithuanian
once a day.
actor who played in the
Olivier.
movie with Frank Sinatra and Angela Lansbury.
I didn't know they were in.
Please help me,
Wait,
Eric. What was the
Sinatra
movie?
had a love scene with
Manchurian
Lansbury?
Manchurian, with Larry, with Lawrence.
Wait. Did they love each other?
What was his name? Harvey.
What?
Yes, it was the Manchurian Candidate.
Do you think that Gonzo, who claims he's Polish, looks anything like Larry Harvey, who was Lithuanian?
Objection, Your Honor.
Okay, let's go right
Sit up
in
straight,
on
please.
Gonzo's face.
May I approach the
Show your
bench?
profile. Show your profile.
No,
Yeah, side.
Don't do
Do
that.
a
Come
side.
on.
I did it the other day.
I just show my
You had to
teeth
show
on.
my
Show your
mullet.
profile.
Yeah, take your hat.
I could see, like, in the top half of the face, certainly.
So he
I'm
is
looking at a
Polish.
picture of him.
Don't look at my butt.
I always thought he looked like a Castilian, Spanish, but he claims Gonzales is a Polish name. Only in Manchester, and we pick your president.
That's right.
That's right. Kyle, do you have any questions finishing up, because we're running out of time, for Eric of Iowa?
Eric, I just
It's not his birthday.
how do
It's
you
not yours either.
how do you deal with this? Why do you do this? Why do you
Because
call
he's
in?
funny and he
You have
gets
so
it.
much tolerance. I really appreciate you.
Because he loves a good gag.
He's from
Because
Iowa.
I really enjoy having conversations with
We
Jon
we
Hopwood,
get views,
and
bro.
you and Gonzo are just fun.
I appreciate that very much.
He just knocked over the one.
I would love to just
The
sit
shoe
and talk
polish.
with you guys for hours on end. All three of you, really.
You'd have to
That'd be
be at a
fantastic.
bar if it's going to be more than an hour.
Yeah. We got time to kill, but we can always incorporate that at some later date and point.
Oh, they have their own podcast.
Yeah, you can sponsor
but
us
they're
if you want.
shirtless when
We
they
need money.
broadcast.
Sometimes.
Well, you're trying to get the girls to
if
take
I'm
their
ever
tops
on there,
off.
I will remain shirt on, but that would be great. You guys, I always enjoy conversing with Kyle and
I
Gonzo.
appreciate that very much, Eric. Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. We're going to be storming the Matt Connaughton show at 5 o'clock
Appreciate the
Eastern
fluff
time.
piece you said.
If you
I
wanna
will
hear.
be watching. So yes, I will
Oh.
cause chaos in the Facebook chat if
Now-
you guys do it in the studio.
We would like you to create an avatar for the Matt Connaughton Unleashed show and ask about the nude photos that Glenn R.J. Ouellette, the People's Mayor, posted on that dating site.
Wait, hold on.
Thank you very much, Eric. Till next week.
No
What?
problem.
Bye.
I have more questions than answers now, but you guys have a good time.
Yeah, bye.
Was this during his libation period?
Ask Joe Labasser. He's the one who revealed it.
Wow, he does that. Huh?
I don't know if he was totally
He's
nude.
gonna be sitting right where I am now.
Why don't you come on Glenn's show? Glenn likes a handsome guy.
I want to come on Joe's show.
Joe doesn't want you on his show. It's the what's her name again? Virginia or Vanessa? Victoria. Oh, we got an incoming call. Hi, is there anybody there? We only got like 1 minute left.
Well, 1 minute. I gotta say, all you guys shouldn't be gigolos. You should respect your wives and women and go to work.
I'm
Mind
going
your
to
own
work.
business,
agree, but
lady.
I'm going to work right after the show. Thank you.
Yeah, it's none of
Okay.
your business. Not your birthday.
Ooh. Well, anything left
Wow,
to say,
I didn't know Michelle
Kyle?
was listening.
Can you sum up the show? It was your first time
Yes,
hosting.
it's your job.
You did a great job.
Thank you. I feel like I was more doing color commentary than anything.
Well, color is a word we don't use here.
No, in sports it is.
Still?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the second banana.
No, he was the first banana. You were the third banana today.
I think this is in Gonzo's probably top 25 birthdays.
Yeah,
Well,
I don't know.
On that note,
a good
because
one.
we're not going to let Gonzo even have a
Alright,
anything
first
left. Thank you, folks.
can I say
Thank you. Gonzo will be back in 2 weeks
Wait,
with
what?
a political activist.
Wait, hold on. Can I
He
say
will
something?
be, doing his thing. Thank you. Until next time. Bye.